We are going to use SWI Prolog, one of the Prolog distributions. Now you can see the web page of this distribution. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that it provides you quite a detailed documentation. For instance, you can find a manual organized by topics. You can also find a detailed description of certain Prolog packages. And last but not least, you can find tutorials starting with the level of for beginners. So you can read more about SWI Prolog more than what we are going to learn about it in this module. So now I'm going to give you an introduction. I'm going to show you a few exercises, and then the rest is up to you. So you can also access an online interface for the SWI Prolog interpreter. You can see this interface here. As you can see, the screen is split into 3 parts. This part here to the left is an editor where you can type your Prolog instructions. We can call this set of instructions the knowledge base. To the right, at the bottom, you can find the prompt here. Here you can type questions which you ask if they are implied from the knowledge base. And finally, here to the right, you will see the output. So actually you can hit the run button, so you can run your program, you can run your query, and then the output will be displayed in this area. So as you can see here in this comment, the knowledge base, your program, your Prolog program, will be split into 2 parts. You will write facts and you will write rules. Now I'm going to show you how you can write facts. I'm going to write facts about someone who likes some foods and drinks or persons. So for instance, I'm going to fix the fact that someone whose name is Gabe likes to drink wine. This is a fact. This is actually a predicate which I just introduced called likes with 2 parameters. Gabe is the person who likes the other object in the other parameter. In Prolog, you have to close each and every instruction by the dot symbol. Okay, and then we can keep going. Let me introduce other facts, like Gabe likes chocolates as well. I can do even more. These 2 facts are quite specific. They are only about Gabe. They are only about those types of food and drinks. But I can type some more general facts. I can generalize facts by using variables. For instance, now I'm introducing a variable x, which means anybody. And basically, I fix this fact that anybody or everybody likes beer. I would like to draw your attention that when you introduce variables, you have to start them with a capital letter. This is how the Prolog interpreter can notice that you are using a variable. You are not using a predicate or a constants. Everything else, I mean, predicates and constants, start with lowercase letters. Variables are special. Variables must start with uppercase letters. And as I told you, this fact now means that everybody likes beer. So variables which you introduce are universally quantified. Later, I will explain why this is the case. Okay, now let's ask questions. For instance, let me ask if Gabe likes wine. Of course, the answer will be yes, or rather true. This is a true statement because it follows from one of the facts. But anyway, let me click the run button, and you can see the answer, the statement, the query is true. It can be either true or false. For instance, if I ask the question if Gabe likes Apple, then the answer will be false because no fact in my knowledge base implies this query. Okay, I can also ask the question if Gabe likes beer, and you see that it is implied, this query is implied from the more general fact I wrote. Therefore, the answer is true. And actually now you can type anybody here, some other guy who named Judith. She must like beer as well because of this universally quantified fact, universally quantified variable. Furthermore, I would like to draw your attention to the error message here. This error message tells us that this variable name x is never used again. I just introduce it once and I never use it again ever in my code. Therefore, the name of this variable is irrelevant. You could use other variables name like y or z or whatever you want, but this is the point. The name of the variable does not matter because you don't reference it again. In this case, you should use an anonymous variable, a variable with no name. This is given to you, this is provided to you by the underscore symbol in Prolog. This underscore symbol is a nameless and anonymous variable. And everything works the same. So, but I got rid of the error message for sure. Okay, let me type one more fact here, because I would like to show you that you can use variables anywhere inside the parameter lists. So for instance, I can say that Gabe likes everything or everybody. So this is why I'm using this anonymous variable here, which can be substituted with anything. So let me just test this fact by asking if Gabe likes Apple again, and in this case I should get a true answer, of course. And of course you can substitute anything here: beer, wine, chocolate, and even Judith, because Judith can be also substituted into this variable.